Hey guys, I am Siddharth and I'm going to be talking about a new YouTube channel that I'm about to launch, which is going to be really fun. Now, it's going to talk about science. The name describes radical science, yeah. And it's going to talk about basically the interconnectedness of science with other objects. I don't know why have I done this impression, but it's there. Okay, so the channel's name is Radical Science, as you might have known, or so do I hope. As I was saying, this channel is going to be talking about the interconnectedness of science with other objects. So, in this very video, I'm going to be talking about the existence of God. Yes, you heard it. Talking more about God, guys. Why do we exactly worship God? It's basically because of certain features that He possesses and we do not. One of those features, primarily actually, is immortality. We were always told that our cells age and eventually we do as well. It's time we ask ourselves, is that really true?
As humans, aging seems inevitable, probably because no human has ever not aged. But getting older isn't as universal a fact of life as we might think. Take the naked mole rat. Unlike their less naked brethren, they don't appear to age after reaching adulthood. Years pass, but the rats don't get weaker, more susceptible to disease, or wrinkly. At least not any more wrinkly. And they keep on making as many babies as ever. Surprisingly, they aren't any more likely to die in old age than when they're young adults. It's as if they've found the fountain of youth, though perhaps not the fountain of beauty. And naked mole rats aren't alone in not aging. Rockfish, lobsters, and bristlecone pines also seem to stay forever young, or at least forever middle-aged. We're not exactly sure how these species do it, but their anti-aging secret may have to do with their ability to rebuild the DNA caps on their chromosomes. These caps, called telomeres, are one line of defense against aging in many species. That's because cells need to divide to replace old or dysfunctional cells, but each time they replicate, they lose a little bit of DNA from the end of each chromosome. Normally that doesn't matter, since these lost bits come from the telomere end caps that don't encode important information. But after many replications, the telomeres get trimmed so short that the cells can't afford to lose any more DNA, and they stop replicating. Age-defying species like naked mole rats, however, pump out high levels of a telomere rebuilding enzyme that enables them to keep on replacing old and dysfunctional cells indefinitely. A few kinds of human cells make this enzyme, but the vast majority don't. And even if we could trick the rest into producing it, then we'd have another problem. More replications means more chances for mutations that could turn a cell cancerous. Naked mole rats don't care because they seem to be immune to cancer, but we humans certainly aren't. However, as amazing as naked mole rats are, they can only pause their aging. The tiny jellyfish Turritopsis dohrnii can age in reverse. Like butterflies, Turritopsis morph through multiple stages during their life cycle. But unlike butterflies, if Turritopsis get wounded or if times get tough, they can morph backwards, reverting to their immature polyp form until conditions improve. They're like real-life phoenixes. However, if humans could somehow imitate Turritopsis' trick, it might not give us the kind of eternal youth we'd be looking for. For one thing, melting into an amorphous blob where our cells are reorganized and reprogrammed with new functions would not only be a mess, it would likely turn our brain cells into skin or muscle cells, and vice versa, erasing our memories and our sense of self. And no matter what, eternal youth wouldn't make us invincible. In fact, the longer a creature lives, the more time it has to get chomped, starved, or smushed. So eventually, every naked mole rat, pine tree, and jellyfish will ultimately meet its end. Because it's possible to be immune to aging, but not to death.
Now guys, what I've just done is tell you that God is not the only one. Alright? That's not where it's going. I'm not telling you to worship scorpions and pine trees and naked mole rats for fun. But what I'm trying to prove is we can be immortals as well. But as the video explained, that might just cause cancer. So God's in the safe place, He's an immortal, and maybe He is also immune to cancer, like the naked mole rats. It actually makes me wonder, are the naked mole rats seriously God? Leaves me thinking. Yeah, seriously. Thank you guys once again for watching my video, and please subscribe because I really need a lot of motivation to continue with the channels, and just throw down your comments in the comment section below. That probably didn't make sense, but just you got the basic point. And subscribe for more videos, and is that what I'm supposed to say? Yeah. And thank you.